An outlaw is a person who gives advice where none is wanted. Amen. An outlaw is a person who gives advice where none is wanted. Nobody asked you. 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 Matter of fact, turn to your neighbor. Say, neighbor, nobody asked you. Turn to your neighbor, the other neighbor, say, neighbor, nobody asked you. And point to yourself and say, self, nobody asked you. That's outlaw. An outlaw is one who makes everything a challenge. Holiday schedule. It's a challenge. Gotta always go to your house. You want Thanksgiving and you want Christmas. If that ain't a jipper, if that ain't a beater, if that ain't a get over, the devil is a lie. That your daughter-in-law, your son-in-law, they got a family too. That they want to see, they want to bring the children over to their family, and they have to be what? Some compromise. And it should not be a challenge, amen? And if it is a challenge, it could be an outlaw situation. You make money a challenge. Come on, help me, Holy Ghost. Trying to count your money and trying to count other people's money. Let your money be your money and let other people's money be their money. Could be an outlaw situation. An outlaw is one who tells people how to parent when they didn't ask you. You got your children. Now, if it was so fine, all the advice that worked for your children, why your children on dope, why your children selling dope, why your children in and out of jail, why your children got 3 or 4 marriages, if it was all that good advice, it seemed like it ought to work for your household, and now you're trying to coach 4 and 5 households. Sometimes you got to get your own, am I right about it? Household in order. I'm just talking about an outlaw. An outlaw. Brothers and sisters, we got to understand, saints of God, that when somebody marries into your family, they become family. Then God say that again. When somebody marries into your family, they become family. Now I got to say something about that, amen, because young people, sons and daughters, you got to be careful who you're letting into the family. You letting in sassy mouth people. You're letting in people full of sin. You're letting in your family lies and cheaters and swindlers and getting over it. You letting in, you all caught up in love because he make you laugh. I bet the devil made Eve laugh in the garden. Girl, quit tripping. You know you ain't gonna die with your fine self. Am I right about it? We're letting all these corrupt people in a family, and you're throwing all that burden on your family, and now your family got to deal with this joker or this jokerette because you so caught up in your emotions and your feelings, you can't see the forest from the woods, or however you say it, amen, because you're all caught up in what you want about it, and you can care less how this is going to affect your mama, your daddy, your son, or your daughter, because that's what you want. How many mothers got to deal with no good son-in-laws because that's what you wanted? How many father-in-laws got to deal, they can't even see you for Christmas because this little girl that got you all in love, amen, you all up under her, that you can't even go to your family. You know your family and your mommy and daddy want to see you, but because you so caught up under her, amen, you missing all the holidays, turning on your own family because of some little no good sister. If the sister love you, she gonna love your mama, she gonna love your daddy, she gonna love your brothers, she gonna love your sisters. If the brother loves you, he ain't gonna try to take it from your family. He's gonna try to bring you closer to your family. If he truly loves you. Moses went out to his father-in-law and bowed down and kissed him. Now, this bow down means he lay prostrate. Prostrate means his head was face flat on the ground. That when he got to his father-in-law, his position was a position of humility. His position was a position of homage. And his position was a position of respect. Moses, when he got to his father-in-law, he showed his father-in-law some respect. And I just need to tell somebody today, amen, that if you marry into a family, that you ought to show that mother and you ought to show that father some respect. That you ought not be going toe-to-toe with your mother-in-law and your father-in-law. Come on, help me somebody. You ought not be sacking out your mother-in-law or your father-in-law. Come on, help me somebody. You ought not be defaming the name of your mother-in-law or your father-in-law. You ought not be lying and trying to separate your husband or your wife from your mother-in-law or your father-in-law. You ought to be able to show some respect. And the problem with the people in 2017 is you're too disrespectful, you're too selfish, you're too cunning, you're too conniving. You gotta understand, you ought to show some respect. R-E-S-P-E-C-T. Find out what it means to me. R-E-S-P-E-C-T. Take care of. T-C-B. Show some respect. Moses wasn't just concerned about his wife Zipporah. Moses was concerned about his father-in-law, Jethro. Can I say something right there? Your wife, your husband got a family. And you can't just be concerned about your spouse and then turn around and neglect their family. That man loves his wife, his mother, just like he loved you. He's concerned about the welfare of his mother, just like he's concerned about the welfare of you. You can't be making no competition between a mother-in-law and a wife. Matter of fact, you want a man who looks out for his mama, because if he look out for his mama, he gonna look out for you. You make stuff too challenging. You make stuff too frustrated. The man can't even give his mama $10 without you worrying him. Why are you giving her $10? Man, listen. You got a house. I got your house. I got your car. I got your clothes. I got your food. I can give my mama something. You ain't missing out on nothing. Every time you go to the refrigerator, it's pork chops and shrimp. Now, if they ain't got no, they got just water in the refrigerator and you give your mama $10, yeah, we can talk. But if I'm meeting your needs and I'm meeting some of her needs, leave me the Hades, the Gehenna, the Lord. Am I right about it? You make stuff too frustrating. You ought to be happy that you got a man who loves. And guess what? When you have a son, you're going to want him to look out for you. When you have a daughter, you're going to want them to look out for you. You ain't going to want your son's wife, or you ain't going to want your daughter's husband segregating and isolating them from you, making the relationship so frustrating because they try to help them. Sometimes we got to help one another. Amen. Am I right about it? Quit making everything so challenging. Amen. You got to be concerned about one another. Jethro wasn't just concerned about his daughter Zipporah. Jethro was concerned about Moses. And can I say something? That's one of the problems right now is because you only concerned about your child. And you're not concerned about your child's spouse. Amen. You only concerned, your only thing is you want them to win. Matter of fact, you hide money for them. Amen. They bringing you money, put money on the side. It's only between you and him or you and her. Amen. Why y'all can't make that open to the wife? Why y'all can't make that open to the husband? Why y'all got some secret stuff on the side? Is that because it's only to benefit you and to benefit them? Listen, when you love that daughter, when you love that son-in-law, you want everybody to be involved. You don't want no confusion in the family. Listen, you ought to be telling your son, go talk to your wife. Make sure your wife is on board with it. Listen, I don't want to take no money out your house without making sure your wife is aware, because I don't want no friction. I don't want no frustration between my daughter-in-law or between my son-in-law. I love my daughter-in-law just like I love you. I love my son-in-law just like I love you. And I want everybody to be on the same page. But when you're sneaky, oh, help me, Holy Ghost. When you're up to tricks and games, when the devil is busy, you do little stuff, amen, that the wife or the husband don't know what is going on. But guess what? When they find out, something gonna be going on. I mean, you can testify right now because you're a witness. Yeah, something gonna be going on. When I find out, amen, that $200 went out the account, amen, and I didn't know nothing about it, hey, something gonna be going on, amen. I'm a pastor preacher, amen, but the $200 come out of my account, amen, I don't know what's going on. Something gonna be going on. Am I right about it? Holy Ghost. Gotta be what? A genuine concern. When you are concerned only about yourself and not other people, that's an outlaw situation, amen. They were concerned for each other. How you know they were concerned for each other? Number one is right there in verse 7 part B. They checked on one another. It says, and they asked each other of their what? Welfare. They checked on one another. Don't always, listen, when you're a mother or a father, don't always check on your daughter or your son. That's right. Sometimes you need to check on your daughter-in-law or your son-in-law. That when you call a house, amen, if you're always calling, amen, for Brother Pat. Matter of fact, when Sister Rosa pick up the phone, let me speak to Pat, amen. That caused some trouble, amen. That caused some friction. Why? She don't want to talk to me, amen. Where Pat at, amen. Let's speak to Pat, amen. Got Pat making decisions, amen. Roz right there, amen. Pat writing checks Roz don't even know nothing about, amen. That man got to hang up the phone, amen. And when he hang up the phone, there got to be some conversation. There got to be some dialogue about what you and Pat talked about. Amen. You got to be on the same page saying, hey, let me speak to your wife and see how your wife doing. Hey, babe, you want Pap? No, I don't want Pap. I just want to talk to you and let you know that I love you and I appreciate all that you and Brother Pap do for me. I want you to know that you're a blessing to me. I want you to know that I appreciate you. I might not say it all the time, but I want you to know you're a good mother. Amen. I've been examining you. I try to stay at your business, but I just want to let you know from afar off that if you ever need your mama or if you ever need your daddy, I'm right here for you. I love you. I appreciate you. I thank God for you taking our kids to church. Your kids have been doing so much better. I appreciate the way you comb your little girl's hair. Guess what? Her hair might be nappy, but you lie anyway and say, girl, you do such a good job with her hair. That makes people feel good. That's all I'm trying to tell you. It makes people do it. It makes you feel good. You got to check on one another. You got to give your in-laws a call and see how they was doing. Sister Tawana Butwan blessed me this year. Amen. Matter of fact, I was a little envious, amen, because it reminded me of something me and Sister Jasper used to do for my mother and their mother, amen. We was at the National Convention in St. Louis on the last day, amen. Sister Tawana had got her honorarium for being a secretary, amen. And she took her honorarium, instead of buying her something, she would go buy her mother-in-law something. Say, you know what? She said, I see this. I know my mother-in-law would like this, amen. My mother-in-law has been a blessing, amen. I don't know what class she went to, but I'm about to enroll some more people in that class. That class was life-changing, amen, because there was a year. I don't know if she would have picked it, amen. But she said, listen, I just want to be a blessing to my mother-in-law. I said, that's a picture of a godly in-law. Someone, now listen, I don't know if she didn't get Sister Lewis then. I'm just preaching when I'm preaching, amen. Next year will be your year, Sister Lewis, amen. Got to Take turns on this thing. Amen. This her year this year. Be Sister Lou. Matter of fact, that should have been Brother Fred's responsibility to get his mother-in-law something, and Sister Tawana to get her mother-in-law something. Amen. See, you look out for my mama, I look out for your mama. You love my mama, I love your mama. Amen. You take care of my mama, I take care of your mama. Amen. You call my mama, I call your mama. Amen. We gotta work with one another. We gotta take care of one another. You gotta treat her like she's your own mama. You gotta treat them like they're your own daddy. You gotta treat them like they own your own son, and you gotta treat them like they own your own daughter. Because when somebody marries into the family, saints of God, they become what? Family.